During the Cold War, the tension between the United States and the Soviet Union, this Cold War relationship has huge impact on the conflict. The Cold War impacted the Civil War in Vietnam, and Civil War in Vietnam had huge impact on the political situation in Cambodia, which later led to a civil war in Cambodia. Sometimes external actors can help certain parties in the conflict through a military aid or political support, sometimes financial contributions. These external interventions will also have an impact on the political development within the society concerned. The presence of external actors has both positive and negative impact on the political leadership. The civil war in Sierra Leone is one of the good examples of how the economic interest of the particular group has exacerbated the conflict. By the way, Sierra Leone is located in the west part of Africa. And as Paul Collier maintained that in order for the rebellion to be established and to be sustained, they need to have kind of financial resources. And diamond is one of the typical items, as well as oils and gas, other natural resources that can be used to launch a rebellious operation and sustain their rebellion. The movie called Blood Diamond explains how the illegal business revolved around diamond has fueled the conflict in Sierra Leone. The case of Sierra Leone will highlight the importance of effective and functioning and legitimate state. Because the state was fragile and it failed to manage various social cleavages, some group of people actually manipulated these differences and divisions and launched a civil war. In contrast, the country called Botswana in the southern part of the Africa has never experienced a civil war, despite the fact that it has also a diamond. So this is one of the reasons why in the peace building, the international community tried to help to establish a functioning and effective and legitimate government or the state, so that the state can actually prevent the conflict, and once conflict arises, they can try to de-escalate and manage the conflict. One of the classic literature on this topic is written by Paul Collier, and the title is Greed and Grievance in Civil War. You can find this text in this link. And also, the Paul Collier later in 2015 made a TED Talk on this. Before I conclude the discussion on greed and grievance with regards to the source of conflict, I would like to introduce two additional. These two books are also quite a classic one, but if you are interested in how the debate on greed and grievances emerged, they are good resources to refer to. The first one is focused and analyze the social and economic factors. The second book is titled Political Economy of Armed Conflict. Now we are living in the era of globalization, and this could pose a considerable challenge to the conflict resolution and peace building.